this place has changed a lot of lives, including my own, because a lot of times people think it's just about the people that stay here in this community, but even for people like us who come for a few days during the We Free, the things we experience, the stories people share, the way people respond to our stories when we share, the attention that people give us, and the way they're interested in learning about what we do, how we do it, and how we can connect and fight the big fight together. That is really life changing, and it really builds your esteem, and it shows you that you're not alone. So yeah, the first time I came to We Free was 2010. It was really powerful. Like, it blew us away, like all of us. There's so much power here, like meeting people from the different parts of the world that you'd never met before. But then it's crazy just after one day, and it feels like you know each other so much and so well. You don't see that everywhere, you know. And so many talented people, so many creative people, innovative people. But to see that everyone is using their own approach to, dealing with the same issues, like drug abuse, violence, or basically keeping people safe. It's really powerful, and the approach of having it in a place like this in San Patrignano, that idea is amazing, because it's not just theory. Because sometimes we go to events like this in places where it doesn't even have an attachment to the reality of what you're trying to deal with. But having it here and having us go around the community to meet the different people working in different departments, different sectors, hearing their stories from them, that is really transforming and powerful. Like, hearing their stories from them, like, you get goosebumps. You're like, okay, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you want to say thank you, but it's a small word. You want to say I feel touched, but it's a small word. I don't feel like I'm an outsider anymore. That's, I guess, for me, one of the major differences. Every time I come here, I feel like I'm here with my people. I'm here with my family. Like, it's when I find a new face that I don't know, oh, we have a new member in the family. So it's not like I don't belong here. I do belong here in a lot of ways. Just as even the people that have never come to Uganda that I've met here belong in my life, for a lot of different reasons, and meaningful reasons. So I think that's what I love about We Free. The maintenance of the things that are working really well, and also the improvement of the things that could be better, So the first time I came to We Free, for me, was already a huge success. The first time I came to We Free, I felt really successful because they acknowledged us and they sent an email, and we're like, what? They know about us? They know we exist? They know we're doing what we're doing? I'm like, how come? Okay, Would they even appreciate us when we get to the actual place, when we get there? So, and then I got here, and the moment we stepped in, it just made you feel like you're in the right place, and there's a reason why we invited you here. But to bring that We Free vision, not even just the vision, the We Free experience, because people get to experience like a mini We Free. Because I think it's good that the major We Free is still here, because this is such a powerful place. But if we organize like mini We Free events in our different communities, that would be really powerful. Because I remember there was one year where we did a We Free in many different parts of the world at the same time. That was like the International Day Against Drugs. We did one in Kampala. It was amazing, the people that came to support. We had dancers, rappers, beatboxers, graffiti artists, like people making designs about different messages around drugs, about violence, about safety, about empowerment, and then have like that little exhibition. And then we had some filmmakers who had been filming issues around drugs and drug abuse that came, and they set up things for us. We did like a screening, and then they was there to do Q&A discussions with the young people. That was really powerful. And then the power of having people's stories even go to places where they've never physically been through this network has been amazing. And I think we can do that more through those events. For example, if we say, okay, now we're doing a We Free event in Kampala, I'm giving an example, and on our schedule, part of it is a short video about a guy from Lisbon that is doing this, or a person in the San Patrignano program that had to battle this, and that, and he made these choices. And look, this is what it is. If an organization that's part of We Free in Lisbon does a We Free event now, and then 2 months later, Canada, we're all part of it. So they'll be like, you We Free guys, man, you never sleep. You always have something going around the world, right? And I think for me, the same way, because when we talk about negative influences, they happen on a regular basis everywhere. You know, it's always like those negative reminders. People always have that. But I'm like, yeah, how do we multiply the positive ones as well? How do we amplify them so people keep like seeing this? They keep seeing it. They see it there. They see it there. And they're like, whoa, it's here. Oh, wait, it's in Japan as well. Oh, wait, it's in India as well. So then they're like, okay, wait a minute. We better take this serious. What is this? Tell me, what is it about? Because we could be ambassadors of each other in our own communities. We can, and the more, and there's so much power in people having more positive role models, you know, of like even like different cultures, different approaches, different things. So it just gives people more options to choose from, right? To pick from, because I like it when people get inspired by me as a rapper, b-boy, creative facilitator. But if I can share a story of like an engineer, for example, you know, like a person like Frosties, Christian, who's trying to match, who's hip hop with engineering, with videography and filmmaking, and you know, working towards positive social change, that might spark something somewhere. You know what I mean? Maybe yes, I did the work of like bringing people somewhere, but then someone's story might lead them into another positive direction. To know that, wow, like I can even do this. And I think for me that's the other thing, people knowing that there's a lot more options, stretching people's minds with a variety of ideas and possibilities. That look, you can be this, you can be that, you can be that, you can do this. There's so much out there you can do. So, and which is the idea that I personally stand for, and what we push for in Breakdance Project Uganda. We say everyone's a teacher, everyone's a student. I can teach you something, you can teach me something. It doesn't only have to be in a workshop setting. It could be a workshop, it could be a talk, it could be me listening to you or watching you do something a certain way, and I'm like, oh wow, that is something. So, and I think the more we exchange, the better. And also for me, there's so much power in the phrase "we free." When we say "we free," or "we free," like "we free," it could be "we are free," but also "we free others." You know what I mean? Like there's so many, like we free ourselves, we free others, and also letting others free us. You know, like it's like we, that we, not I, is really important. There's so much, you know, like yeah, it's we, which means it's a collective together. We has no limit. We could be 10, it could be 20, it could be 40, it could be billions, we. But I can only be one person. It doesn't matter where you go. I is always going to be one person. We has no limit. Like you can never say we are three eyes. No. But when we say we, it means even billions and millions and trillions could be we. So if we keep on multiplying the we effect in the we free, I think we can free so many people from negative perceptions, you know, making bad choices, even supporting those that have made bad choices that we think we can help get back on track. But again, We Free, one of the things I love about this program and initiative is that it's more about doing than saying. Because whenever we have it, people come around here and they show us what they do, not just what they think. Like I said, this award is not even just mine, because there's so many, thousands of stories of people I've met in my life, people that have believed in me, people that have given me the opportunity to touch their lives, to trust me, to even let me work with their people. People I've told, people that have told me, people that just listened, or people that made me feel like I was important, that I was worth being listened to. You know, like it's so many things. So for me, that award is, yes, it was given to me, but it's for like all those people, you know. And one of the reasons why I value it even so much is that it's different from the award these days, where they say so and so is doing good work, vote for them and let's see the winner, you know. So for me, it was humbling that I didn't even have to ask anyone to vote for me. I'm all the way in Uganda doing what I'm doing, and then I get invited to Italy to receive an award. You know, like how humbling is that? You know, it just and this is what people think. Usually, an award can come at like you're doing so much stuff, and then it's like the okay, you've done so much, now here you get an award. It's like the kind of a conclusion of a phase. But for me, when I got this award this morning, I was like, oh my god, this is a beginning of a new phase. It's crazy. I'm like, okay, if I receive these, then it means like receiving these. When I held it, I was like, wow, now look at all these eyes watching me. Look at all these people that believed in me. No matter where I am, no matter what I do. So this is really serious. It's not about me. Like it should be a beginning of a new phase. Yes, I might think I've done a lot of stuff, but it means I still have so much to do.